Hi, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for showing up, those of you who are here. If there's anyone, actually, I have 0 people in here right now. It's showing up. Oh, suddenly 4, which would make sense because there were people commenting. Okay. All right, this might be a short live. I realize that Linda has a live going on at the same time. So that happens. That's fine by me, could be a blessing in disguise. I've got about 5 questions that I know of to read. Oh, down to 2. Hey, great. Even shorter live. Um, oh, down to 1. Great. Well, I'm going to look at the questions and I'm going to see. Hi, Geeky Heart. I'm going to see what the questions are and give it a moment or two to see if there's people that are going to bother to show up or not, and answer the questions that were left because that's what I'm here to do. So let me just go. I'm going to go and take a look at the questions. And I just want to greet those 3 of you that are here: Ellen, Greeter, and Geeky Heart. And I don't know if Sharon Sipe is still here. But anyway, hi, Shield Maiden. Nice to see you. I'm going to go and grab, not like I'm going to like disappear, but I'm going to go to this section to get our questions. It'll probably be a pretty short live. Again, there's a lot of, hi, Lana. Hello. There's a lot of people having lives right now. So I don't, if I've only got 5 questions, that's what I'll do. I go with the flow and just get on with it. So I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for showing up. I know, like I said, there's a lot of people having lives. And I'm just going to grab the questions. Like I said, I've got all these different tabs open, so I have to find the right one. Okay, so I'm going to start with, and sometimes it's good to have a smaller number. It's good to mix it up. I'm going to start with Ellen Quinlan. She left her question 6 hours ago, so I'm just going to grab hers. Hope she's here. But if not, these are recorded. So, oh, hi, Ellen. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to start with your question. All right. So I'm just going to highlight that. Make sure I know where the heck my glasses are. Because seeing this writing, there we go. And I'm going to use my Light Seers Tarot. Hi, Miss Kitty. Hi, Sherry H. Hello, everyone that's coming in. I appreciate your being here. Now, if you want to leave a question, if you have a question, now is the time to do it, not 20 minutes into the live. So if you have a question, don't post it here. Post it on the community tab section that says, this is the post for today's questions. I'm going to be starting with Ellen's question. Up and down with the glasses a bit. Okay, so you're moving to North Carolina at the beginning of the year. Then on to Atlanta once your Section 8 housing is available. Yeah, I know there's a wait for that. How do you see this going? Basically, I will have the funds, and it kind of went over into another post. Let me just, where did I put? Yeah. Basically, I will have the funds I need in order to move. Will I have the funds that I need to move and purchase a new car? Okay. Sorry, you're going to hear people coming in and out. I'm out in the living room. Sorry, I'm having a live out here. I'm having a live out here right now. Sorry. All right. So, Ellen, okay. Let me take a look at that. I get it. So, you're moving first to North Carolina and then on to Atlanta and wanting to see how that will go and if you'll have the funds for the move. And let me see the car, right? All right. Let me see. Oops. Sorry if you hear family. It's just I'm out in the living room. I probably should have moved to the other room. But I have to shift the surfaces that I'm on. All right, sorry about that. Just let me grab into that. Dial into you, Ellen. So I get it. You're moving to basically towards Atlanta, but you're waiting for the time for your housing to be available. How do I see that going? And the funds needed to move. Hope you're saving and everything. I'm sure that if you haven't, you should be starting definitely. But anyway, let's take a look at it. So let's see. Basically, will I have the funds to move? A new car. All right. Bear. I'm looking at her right now. It's okay, Bear. Okay, let's take a look, Ellen. All right, Atlanta. So I'm asking my spiritual mentors to help me treat accurately, clearly, on the readings. And, oops. Let's just see what we need to know about Ellen's moving. What does she need to know that maybe she's not aware of with regard to the finance, or because these are her concerns, money for the move and a car. How does it look like it will go, this transition to Atlanta via, what was it, Virginia? North Carolina. Let's see what I get for you. Well, I certainly wish you the best. A lot of us are moving. I am looking to move too. Okay, I get the Queen of Swords. Hope you can. Good. We don't have too bad of a glare today, which is nice. So this to me is you being practical, thinking ahead. This is foresight as well. And I see the energy is really good. It shows you being motivated. I like the fact that I see the Queen of Swords with this, so you're not kind of being dreamy and leaving this like at the last moment. Some people will do things like that, but it looks like your practicality and you have clarity, and you're working on it, with whatever comes up your way. Shows you being present for the problems or anything. That looks really good, and I get a sense of excitement in this adventure. which is the right attitude, because it is a bit of an adventure when you move. There's a lot of nostalgia here, connecting back to the past. I don't know if Atlanta has a past resonance with you. And the Emperor, something about a father figure, maybe reminds you of your dad. Let me just see what you might be saying. Did you guys say hi to Bear? You just got noticed. My goodness. Well, yes, absolutely. I see you embracing the practicality of this and preparing. Um, there's excitement, there's positivity for this change, but there is something that is nostalgic back to a male figure. Oh, okay. So you used to live in Atlanta for 12 years. Okay, that's the nostalgia. Is there either a husband, a father figure here that's also connected to Atlanta in a fond way? I don't know. We have that. Oh, okay. Please, I'm on live. Please stop. All right. So the Six of Cups, does that ring any bells to you? It's really like I thought like a father figure or grandfather, husband, the emperor, or it could even have been a mentor. But definitely, regardless of whoever this, can't think of anyone. It might come to you later. It's sometimes when we're right on the spot. Um, it's hard to think. So there's just a very comfortable feeling. Okay. It could be that this is somebody that you'll be connecting back up to or meeting, for all I know. But your son is there. How old this would be a man that would be older, the emperor, at least probably late 40s, 50s, typically professional, has his life kind of settled down, might be a professional. Um, that would make sense. Oh, you know what? With the Six of Cups, and you say your son, well, that's often a child. So that makes sense. Maybe him and his family. Um, or at least with him there. So that looks really good. I'll pull a few more cards for you. This is crazy. Now it's showing me I have 1 and now 12 people in here. I tell you, crazy internet. Not crazy internet. Crazy Yardstream and YouTube. Between the two of them, they're making me cuckoo. All right, so you also get the Lovers. And Strength. That comes right after the Six of Cups, the Emperor, the Lovers, Strength. I feel like if we are not looking at a partnership, just checking to make sure, this looks like, I don't know, maybe I don't know if this is speaking to the relationship you had with your son's father or not, but it would indicate, and I'm saying that because the Strength card and the Lover's card fall right next to him. And it makes me feel like it's talking about perhaps the relationship. I don't know why it's bringing it up, but maybe perhaps with the father of your son, that you had endured. Why it's showing me that. I think also any does it make sense to you? I hope it makes sense because I don't always understand what I'm seeing, so I'm going to be dependent on you to clarify. Um, but let me just show you how the cards look, Ellen. So first it came with the son card here with the kids, and then the father figure, which is the emperor, which can be a husband, like I said, or it can be the father of your son. That's how I'm taking it. And then it gave me, let me just see how this will reflect. Then it gave me the lovers next to the father figure and strength. So it kind of makes me feel like there was a relationship connected maybe to him, the father, that you would have had to endure some stuff. The strength card comes up through dealing with what can be a difficult personality. We are going through an amicable divorce after 34 years. Okay. Well, it looks still like an enduring one. It looks like enduring some stuff, though, too. And maybe that's just the difference in the personalities between the two of you. But I feel like with you, there was a lot of handling things carefully, knowing how to keep things from going out of control. Is that so? Well, that makes sense because usually when I get the strength card, and again, I'll show it, especially for people that are new to the tarot. You're making so much noise, Mickey. It's really not. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so when I get that, it means that this has been a difficult relationship. And usually it's the women that typically are the ones that are enduring maybe a difficult personality. But I bet, because that's that type of thing. That's why I said that you had to be very careful. You knew how to kind of handle. It's another a picture that came to mind for me also with the strength card that I get is like someone handling the ticking time bomb, that kind of a personality. And I'm familiar with dealing with that. I deal with it on a regular basis within my own family, and certainly in the past. So that is never fun. And I'm so sorry that you had to do that. I see you've learned a great deal of inner strength from it. So you'll be walking away in a good way. Let me just I want to pull a few more cards for you, especially after that. Six of Pentacles. So here is, I think, the agreeable situation where getting the help that you need also, and I think the amicable split. This would indicate that if you need help with something, you will end up being able to find it, or it will be offered. And the world, this is meant to be. I feel like this is something that is a good thing for you to do, and it's going to feel very good to go back to. You get the World card. I think the help, especially the benefit of the housing that you're looking for, looks like that comes through. I don't get a lot of cards here at all that indicate to me like, this is going to be frustrating. Not that it may not have those problems, but it looks like overall the cards look like they're saying, this is your tracking, this is where you need to go. You're going to feel a lot better, a lot happier uh, once you are there and settled. And I believe you'll be all right. You'll have the money that you need for the vehicle. You'll have the money for the move. You might have to ask for it, but it looks like it's all manageable, that you'll be able to sort it out. I don't get a lot of like, oh, shoot, this is going to be one heck of a mess. Instead, I see the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is like really being able, I think, you're going to feel so much happier. So I'm very pleased to tell you that. And I hope that's helpful. I think you're going to live a completely different life than you've lived walking on those darn eggshells. And it's going to feel so good. I think your energy is going to become lighter. We get the Three of Cups, brighter. That's happy. I'm always pleased when I can tell somebody that. And it looks like it's going to be like night and day, Ellen. So that's great. And I hope that was helpful. Okay, let me I'm going to just also take a look at some of these questions here. Wow, there's a lot of responses I'm not seeing on my feed. Okay. Now I'm getting a few more. Thank you. I just want to make sure everything's copacetic with our little setup today. I'm glad to be able to do that for you. It looked really good. And I think you're going, it's kind of like you've paid your dues. And it's like, oh, I can breathe again. Somebody's not sucking all the oxygen out of the room. I think you're going to really enjoy it. And I think you'll have a nice small circle of people that you connect up with that you'll really enjoy the company of. He probably made it difficult for you to have company. People like that usually do. So I think you're going to enjoy yourself. All right. Cool. I am so glad for you. I really am. All right. Let's look at, I have Gathina. Yes. All right, cool. Messages from my inner child. Copy. I'm about to hit the wrong darn button. Was that true? Well, when people are, that's exhausting. You made it through 35 years of that. Girl, if you can live through that, ain't nothing stop you now. Okay. All right. You got really good cards. You put in your dues. Hi, Miss Kitty. Let's see if my kitty comes up. Okay, this is for Gathina. I hope she's here. Messages from my inner child. But like I said, not to worry if somebody gets something missed. I read them what's been put up. Okay. Inner child. Inner child. What does she want to say to you? Let's give her permission to speak. Oop, speaking of speaking, I'm getting a little dry. Hello, those of you who are joining us. You know what I forgot to bring out here? My hot plate. So I have cold coffee. But, beggars won't be choosers. All right. Right on, Miss Kitty. I read your comment. Miss Kitty says, 30 years on eggshells here. Also divorced him 10 years ago. Or 30 years on eggshells here also. Divorced him 10 years ago. Never regretted it. No, you got your life back from, I think of narcissists like that, the people that do that. They're energy vampires. It's so heavy, and you really don't always realize it until you're away from them, and you're like, wow, how did I ever do that? Okay. Athena, it is a wonderful feeling. All right, we'll do her question. Messages from her inner child. Temperance. You know, with temperance should also be the word patience. You it takes a little bit of time to get things moderated. So this is also a card that speaks about moderation, the middle way, the middle path, not one extreme or a neither, being balanced. Uh, I get also the message of consistency and finding consistency that is neither one extreme or another and being able to maintain it. You get the card of the magician. You get the card of the magician. So your inner child is saying, you have the creative strength and will to moderate yourself, to moderate and find the middle path wherever. And we all have various extremes, some of us more than others. I certainly do, and have to work on moderation in various ways. Because I can be, you know, a little too at the moment sometimes. So this is about not getting tunnel vision. This is about keeping yourself in the present and about moderation and being able to create more when you are in a place of moderation, because you are not tapped out from being at one extreme or neither, or the other. So you have the ability. This is the initiative of your will. It's just requiring kind of flipping on the light switch of like, oh yeah, I need to be more in the present. What am I doing? So it's talking about moderation and being creative, having fun with it, finding things that are fun to do. Creative work also can help you to moderate if you have some bad habits that you need to shift. Maybe you watch too much TV, or maybe you don't read enough books, whatever, I don't know. But it's about moderating wherever you have an extreme and being like the magician, being aware, knowing that there are tools available, even if you don't know how, you just need to reach out, make the effort to learn. And like, it could be picking up painting. It could be picking up knitting even, or gardening, learning new things. Janet, I see your question, and I'm sure I can fill you in. Generally, what I'm going to do for you before I lose it, let's see if I can copy this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. People who work with families think they are not good enough as parents, but I think they are. How will it go? Okay, I see your question. Can you take this? And as Sharon asked, I don't have a whole lot of questions right now, so you're fortunate, because I don't usually take questions like live like this anymore, because YouTube can't be trusted. They eat the questions. So we need to put your question on the community tab. Let me get you a link for that. Usually I don't do this but I'm not too far into the live, because then I get a bunch of people coming live and then they leave too late So you see that link? I want you to click that link, Janet, and take that. You can copy and paste what you left here if you can, and leave that on this links page so I can read your question, okay? I have enough time today so I can do that. But normally I don't do that. I take them ahead of time, all right? So, Janet, all right, I want you to do that. So, Gathina, that was my reading for you, is about moderation. Your inner child is talking about moderation and creative ways to moderate that are infinite possibilities, but to make it fun. Don't make it a chore. Let's say you're trying to, like I was saying, trying to cut sugar, or maybe you think, gee, in quarantine, I've been having maybe too many cocktails or whatever the case may be. Make it fun. Just change it up. Make it something that is fun for you. Get involved in a fun activity so it doesn't seem like moderating. It's all about finding the right balance, and I'm getting the message from guides that it's about finding also fun in the journey of finding that balance. All right. Now I'm going to go and grab. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Sharon. I have the wonderful regulars here and mods. Sharon, I want to, there's you and there's a couple other mods I want to send a shirt to. But anyway, I'll talk to you about that another day. It's just that it's kind of a slower paced day and it's kind of nice, not gonna lie. All right. Now I'm going to go to another Ellen R. Your question. And then we have the Wanderer and Lana. And then we'll have also Janet. That's interesting. I'm not seeing Janet's question here yet. Well, I'll find it. We know what it's about anyway. All right. Multitasking. Copy. All right. Oh, J-Lo, hi. Two of my favorite mods, J-Lo and, well, can't say that, yeah, all my favorites. But you guys, really, I appreciate my mods coming through for me so much. Don't know how quite to put it. This is a rather long one. Yes, I did. We're kind of lucky in a way. Linda has a live going on, I think, right now too. So there's a lot of lives on Sunday. So I think it kind of thinned it out a little bit. Sometimes it's kind of nice when that happens. I put on extra blush so that you guys, because it usually strips it. Now I just look like I've been slapped really hard. Got to have some fun. All right. Let me see, Ellen. Is it better with my glasses or without? I can't. Sometimes my vision's so crap. All right. I feel that I'm living in the wrong place. Well, trust your intuition. Can you get any information or hints where I would feel more at home? I think I can. Maybe you can see location, direction, or vision of. Let's see what we get. Or vision of. Where's the rest of that? My new home, in case it helps. I currently live in New York City. Okay, New York. Well, there's some areas in upper New York I know that are nice. So why don't we start with, is it the hustle bustle of New York that you're kind of getting tired of? Do you want something a little more suburban, a little more greenery? Or are you a city person? I'm just curious. Oh, I'll give you a moment. Ah, your English is beautiful, Janet. I have a bit of Swedish blood in my family. And I will read on you. Don't worry. I thought so. You want to be more in touch with nature. Excuse me, you guys, but you know what? I really can't stand to have excess. Seeing myself looking like a clown is just, well, you guys, I don't mind clowning around, but it's a perfectionism thing. Too much makeup in this light. Hi, Skywalking with the Moon. Thank you, J-Lo, for letting Walking with the Moon know that. You'd love to have a nice garden. Yeah. A bit of greenery so you could have like a vegetable patch and a flower patch or something. Oh, I know this feeling only all too well. I live in an apartment. The only is the public parks, like Central Park, probably. Just curious, what section of New York are you in? Because I know there are various, like you have Queens, you have Brooklyn, you have Manhattan. Thank you, Kiki Hart. Anytime it doesn't, I want you all to tell me. Go, psst, Maya. Because a little too much does not. You know what, you guys? It's kind of muggy here today. It's foggy at the coast here near San Francisco, but instead of chilly, and excuse me, I have to take this because I'm getting too warm. But I've got my Bride of Frankenstein tank top on. I love the Bride of Frankenstein. The Bronx. Wow, I have been talking to so many people sorry about that. I have no decorum. In a small group, I feel like, hey, I've been speaking to a lot of people, either going to the Bronx or who have been connected to the Bronx. That's really a strange synchronicity going on in my life right now. Do you know about, I'll talk to you later, Peter Steele? Anyway, I just did a reading on him, and he's from, of course, no, he's from Brooklyn. Sorry, not the Bronx. The bee got me. So let's see what we have for you, though, Ellen. I just want to tell you that automatically, without the cards, I feel like, yes, you are definitely meant to go in an area with more greenery. And that's why I brought it up. Oh, thanks for listing those. Because you know what? Since I'm disabled and traveling is difficult, and I would love to see the East Coast, I would love to see more of it. I like to, when my viewers share with me, oh, Shield Maiden, thank you. I like it when people share with me where they're at, because no worries, Aisha. Don't worry, Aisha. Henry, if you can leave that. I don't usually take live. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I have to preserve your question by having you post it on a community tab, because YouTube will eat your question. So please, there's a link. I wonder if it's still good here, if I still got that. And thank you for being Oh, no, that's not the right one. I should just... And hello from Salt Lake. Hello to you in Salt Lake City. I love you all telling me where you're at. So follow JLo's hint. I don't know if JLo can... I'm going to put the link, okay, Henry? And how this works, skywalking with the moon, Henry, is that I have you post to preserve your questions so they don't get missed. In my... I'm going to put the link up for you. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, it says it's going to say leave a question, and it's going to have my mug on it. Thank you for waiting for me, Ellen. You're so good. But let me tell you, just getting back to you, I feel you in a place with more greenery. I just know it. I just know it. And when I get that feeling, you can take it to the bank. All right. So there's the link for a couple more questions. All right. I'm not going to take a whole lot more questions. But I can take a few more because I've only got a few there. And I'm fairly comfortable. All right. So see the link right there? Oh, I love vegetables. I do. Just reading you guys' comments. So there's the link for the few of you that are stumbling in here. Henry, if you can click that link and post your question and maybe make it a more focused question. I'd love to, there's something that you're more like, make it as focused as you can for a better, more direct answer. Okay. And leave them there. Okay. So Ellen, continuing with your reading, I feel that you are going there. Yes. And I feel like, and that's why I said I got Upper New York. Not, it could be Upper New York, but I just feel like I want to say that because I just feel like it's more suburban. And to tell you the truth, I know precious little about the geography on the East Coast. I know some, but much less than I would like to know. But I feel like you're still going to be on the East Coast, but I feel like it's like suburban or just like more greenery. Now let's see what the cards say. By the way, I am using the Light Seers Tarot deck. Okay. All right. So this is for Ellen in the Bronx, in New York City. And we can, let's start with the direction because I can get that out of the swords, wands. For instance, pentacle is north, cups is west, east is air, so that's swords, and south would be wands. And I'm sorry, when I put this on the bed, the camera shakes a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to ask. I'm going to pull 4 cards, and I'm going to see if there is a predominance of one suit for direction. How about that? Let's try that. That's what I love about the tarot. I love using this tool in ways that, I haven't before. Oh, you got it? You'll love it. Yes, it's on YouTube. Just follow. The link is in the comment section. Maybe JLo can grab that link I posted up and place it for you again. And don't worry, Janet, we'll get to you. All right. Just take some deep breaths and try to relax, Miss Janet. Okay? Just try to relax, sweetheart. And I can understand why you'd be worked up. Okay, let's see what we get as a direction for Ellen R. Because I feel like you will move. I just felt so strong. But let's just see. All right. First thing I'm going to do is the direction. Fluff. Kitty fluff. I find it everywhere. Huh. 9 of Pentacles. It could be north. This looks definitely. Now, this card, just to make you aware, is the 9 of Pentacles. And whenever you see the 9 of Pentacles in a reading and it's upright, it's dealing with a woman. The image is typically of a woman in her garden. And I just said the magic words, didn't I? Garden. And it's supposed to be a very nice garden. After all, the next highest up in that is the 10. And we're already, so I'm being shown the 9. So I feel absolutely you're going to move. I see you with your garden. And look at the smile on this beautiful woman's face. Look how happy she is. Look, there's a bird. She's got more nature. She is loving being in the greenery and growing things. So, girl, oh, girl, it's so good. The Hermit. Peace. Don't you love it? There's your solitude. There is your sanctuary. I got the word sanctuary. All right. Now, I was going to see, I was going to pull a suit, but this wants to go something else. We get the King of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. This looks like where there's a man concerned or a male concerned, quite possibly. Somebody's not got, maybe doing as well or feels more alone. I don't know if there's a male that if there's a relative, it could be that you would be moving an area there. I don't know what his deal is. This guy doesn't, I don't know who he is, this King of Cups, but it's either he doesn't fit in or he might have kind of like poor esteem or maybe even poor health if he's a little bit of an older person. I got to pull a few, I got to pull a few more cards. Okay, now we get the Queen of Cups. I'm going to look as I pull these cards for you, Ellen, for, as I said, a more of a number, a consensus of one suit or another and see what we get. If not, I'll throw another really quick bunch. Okay, that's the 2 of Wands. Your intuition. Constance, you can ask a question. I still have a bit of room, but you got to leave it on the right spot. You have to, and I know you're probably new here going, what do you mean? And that would be this page. I'm going to throw the link down. I will take maybe a couple more questions after this, and then I'm going to ask my wonderful mod Sharon and JLo, Geeky Heart, whoever's here, to say, okay, Maya's reached her quota. So here's the link, all right? Yeah, I can't figure out, he might even be, Ellen, this King of Cups. He might be a neighbor. He could be somebody that is in the area. But let me pull, that's why I wanted to pull a few more cards. It's like, well, who is this person? Because I don't feel like it's you. That energy it doesn't feel like it's an aspect of you at all. It feels like this is somebody separate. Okay. You're all good in your And I think you're going to have a choice between two places, looking at two places south. Maybe, I don't know why I jumped up and said south. I might want to take that back. I've got 3 cups. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Go in the Atlantic? I mean, oh, well, you could go over to Staten Island, I guess. Okay. Now, around this male is some difficult energy. Maybe a problem with substance. This person. Why are they coming into our reading? Who are you? Because over here, I get you and your garden and looking at like between two places and choosing intuitively which has the better energy. And I want to show you something before we go into, you'll find great support here, Janet, by the way. You got a man too, J-Lo? J-Lo, help me out. What? Now, okay, I'm going to look at this dude. He's got cards around him that I feel like show substance abuse and maybe poor health. Thank you, Constance. That's just how I do it, so that I need each live I do, which is on, Sundays and Thursdays. So this dude makes me feel like he has problems with maybe drugs or alcohol. And I'm going to show you my cards with him. Okay. She has beautiful cards, and I see her. I'll do that in a minute. But this is all of a sudden there's this dude. Okay. Maybe it's someone who has to move and she gets the place or something. I'm not quite sure how he figures in. So I don't feel like he's in the greatest of health in mind or body. I feel that with the 5 of Cups and the Devil next, I never do this right, that as you guys can see, I feel like this is someone who's got some sort of extreme habit and has depression, physically not doing the best, not mentally doing well. And I do not know why he is in this reading. Because I'll show you the other cards I have for you, which are quite interesting. Your move gets this beautiful garden and sanctuary. I don't know, is this a man that lives around you currently, maybe? That's a thought that just came to me. In the Bronx, is there someone like this, a neighbor that's maybe has, kind of a downer of an energy? I'm just trying to help you. I'm not quite sure. And then I get for you, like you can even see the globe and like see the little map with the VW bug, like she's planning a trip with the 2 of Wands. Like that's you looking at, where do I want to go intuitively? What is an energy that resonates with me? So I get all of that over here of you in the garden and the sanctuary. And then I get this dude off to the left of you. So you get the mice, the clouds, there's something not trustworthy. Well, that's what bothers me. I feel like this person has a drug habit and is out of it a lot. And an adult male. Yeah, I don't know. And this might not be somebody that is going to, let's pull some more cards on that. You know what? I also got a deck that's the Prism Oracle. I wanted to try because I love to paint. Some of you may know that my family is involved in art, and I just got this one. Don't tell me. So I'm going to use it as a clarifier, because this is weird that J-Lo and she's using the Lenormand, and I'm using the Light Seer Tarot. And she's picking up cards that also show kind of a character that you shouldn't trust, that probably has a drug habit and might be inclined to steal or with the mice. First was fish, all about money on some way. Yeah, that would be because that fish in the Lenormand is like abundance. It's your abundance card. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to shuffle on this doodle. I see you moving, Ellen, but I want to know, and this is something clearly JLo and I are both hitting on it. Hi, Ron. I'm sorry I didn't make it till last night. Man. After I took my dinner and my medicine, it was not a good scene. TMI, right? But I don't like letting people down. So I'm sorry about that. Forgive me. I hope you forgive me. Let's take a look at this King of Cups. And if anybody else out there besides JLo and I has a deck, is a reader, pull a few cards on this guy, if you will. And let's all see what we get. Let's all put our heads together here. It's a group read. Sheila, thank you. Hi, babe. How are you? Oh, Cartomancy, Mystique. Hello. Yeah, so Ellen, I see him moving and everything, but somehow this guy's a situation. He's something we need to know about. I'm going to ask my guides, why are you showing me this? What do we need to know? Why are JLo and I getting a man that is underhanded and likely, perhaps an addict that what is this? Who is this? So strange. He's not mentally well. I'm just trying to really dial in. Ooh, yes, I do. Thank you, sweetheart. I love that. Thank you, Sheila. That sounds like fun. All right. Let's see what we get for this guy. Okay, I have the deck upside down. That doesn't help. Okay, I'm getting a black card of fear. Okay, now don't freak because, the universe has you. And magic. Fear is of the unknown and what we do not know. What we cannot see, what is uncertain. And magic. Let's see. This is color coded. This is the Prism is a very good deck. You can get it for $19.99. The other people are charging over $100 for this deck. It's stupid. You can get it through Urban Outfitters if you're curious. Do not pay that. Anyway, if you go looking for this deck, I found that and it's like, shoot, that's a price difference. Okay. The need to acknowledge the magic and sense of wonder within your life, something happening around you all the time. You just need to look for it. Oh, that's so helpful. Is the real spark and excitement, the act of manifestation. All right. Manifesting fears. What is this? What message here? Oh, hi, Clarence. anxiety, love. I feel like there's somebody, I don't know if this is somebody that in between you looking for places that may end up making you feel uncomfortable. I can only say that I feel like if you don't know who this person is, this could be something that um, is, thank you, Sharon. Um, this is something I feel like that this could be someone you could cross paths with. He, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna pull a few more. Ace of Wands, strength. This is a person that's going to feel a little bit intimidating here. And I did get that with the fear here card that I got. I think this person's going to make you feel this is someone that could cross your path that you may like make you uncomfortable, but you'll know how to deal with them. Being in the Bronx, I'm sure this is not be the first instance that you've dealt with. Yeah, and there is grief with that Five of Cups with him. He's a very unhappy individual, not mentally well, likely addicted, and probably not under the right medication. You know, often people who are not well self-medicate. And I get a feeling of maybe like homelessness, or I don't know. There's just somebody that this person, you know what? You get the Ace of Swords, strength, and then you get the Empress and the Three of Cups. I don't know if you're going to help this person, this man, get him some help. Maybe he's an individual that you're going to see that's out wandering the streets and vulnerable. I don't know. But somehow, if you see a guy like this, don't be afraid. Use that gentle strength to deal with them. I feel like a message of this person needs someone to be friendly, someone to be kind, or even just to speak kindly to him. This is like come from a maternal kind of a place with him. And instead of being like scared if you see him or someone like this, and please let us know what this is about, because I just feel like it's somebody that you have yet to cross paths with, and their appearance or actions may be a bit unnerving, but I see that you will deal with them in a really effective, loving, kind manner, which is the right way. Justice. You might have to, call and get that person some help. But regardless, yeah, because they're having a difficult time, you're going to be, I think that you're going to be a guardian angel for somebody here that's in trouble. I don't see harm coming to you. I see this as you handling somebody that's in a very bad place and getting them, kind of stepping in gently and getting them some help and speaking kindly to them, because they are like having some sort of issue. They need balance. Yeah. This person, somehow, I think your actions will be helpful to them. So I feel like, let us know about that. I think you're meant to be there for somebody who you might normally find intimidating, but I think there's some act of gracious kindness towards this person that will be helpful, and perhaps calling 911 if they are having an episode like a mental breakdown or something. I've seen it in the streets of San Francisco. Unfortunately, we see people that are not well, and need assistance. But that's what I see. So I do see you getting your garden. I do see you doing that. As to the direction, it could be more west from wherever you are now, but take that with a grain of salt. I just feel like there's two places. Maybe because we got wands, it could be south of where you are, direction wise, maybe two different spots more southerly. That with the wand seems like a real possibility. I think all the cups energy started up with that dude. Yeah, that belongs to him. So I'm going to say the direction may well be south, and I think there's at least a couple places that are going to pop out at you. It could be in the process of doing this, or it could be even this is something that could happen this week. I don't know, that you come across this individual that needs some help and you get them help. So just don't be afraid. If that happens, let us know. If it doesn't, I have no idea who that dude was that came into both JLo's and my reading, but I'm sure curious because it was very clear and very odd. I hope that that is helpful. Let me just get another question off of the question page. There we go. So let's get on with it. I'm so grateful that you guys, the only thing I'm looking for, Wanderer, 9 hours ago. Oh, okay, I'll catch theirs. Try to do this a little. I like to break it up. Okay. Yeah, gotta go this way. Okay. Okay, my next question is off the question page, of course. And it is for the Wanderer. I am currently looking for a new job. Am I going to be successful? All right, let's. Let's have a look. And in case you're curious, yes, I am in a different room today. I am in my living room, and my husband is in the other room with the TV. All right. Wanderer. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing out on maybe some digits that you had next to it or something. Let's look at the Wanderer's question about a job. So what can I share with Wanderer that they may be in need of being aware of with regarding a job? And certainly if they're going to be able to find one, what do they need to know about that? And I ask Spirit, the creator, the source of unconditional love, to use these symbols, help me out to guide this person, Wanderer. All right, let's see what we get for you. I get the King of Cups. I think so. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is, to me, this is looking at work, being patient, also making changes, planning. and where you're putting your energies. So this, look at the type of works that you're applying for in various places. Don't just go to one place. I'm getting, well, duh. Sorry. But, make sure that you do hit several places. Maybe even 7. Who knows? Maybe that's your lucky number. But I feel that it will require patience, putting in applications to several places, keeping up, as you may already be doing, with what's new jobs, opening up and so on and so forth. So I see you focused on that. I see your attention on that, on work, different places. Page of Pentacles certainly feels like a new job. And 7, you're going to have, there may be more than one place that will be wanting interviews. It is again going to be, with the 7 of Cups, a matter of choice and realistically choosing which job you think you want to go for, which would suit you the best. Obviously, maybe you consider distance, how far you have to travel to get there, so on and so forth. But I feel like you definitely have to put the action in, of course, to put in the applications and so on. But I get a feeling that there's more than one opportunity here. And I feel like you might have to say, do I want this or that one? I get the card of Judgment and the 2 of Swords. It's about a choice. You're going to have to make a choice. And it's instead of putting it off, no procrastinating. I think there's a real change coming. Yes, you'll definitely get a job, but there's something that needs to change with the way you choose or about choosing. It can be that you get frustrated with too many opportunities. I don't know, maybe too much, you're not sure, and it's hard to pick just one, or to get motivated. I'm not quite clear, but I see that changing, you shifting out of that energy and being much more present, much more expansive. I think also the type of work, you need to get out of your comfort zone with the type of work you've been doing. Consider something different. Yes, that's what I'm getting. You will get something, but consider challenging yourself a bit. You're ready to advance with this card, these 2 cards. So pick something. Yeah, again, you get the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. You'll have 2 choices. Maybe choose the one that's going to be a little more challenging, a little more interesting, because it's going to help you grow more. And don't over worry. Ace, you have a problem with over worrying here. You get yourself sick. So don't do that. I feel like this is, I know this too well. This is the wheels spinning late at night and you're going, brain, shut off. Really, stop torturing me. Yes, there's work. And some of it might be part-time with this 2, but again, we get that too. There could be, maybe it's 2 part-time jobs. I'm not sure, but there's working with other people. Again, I feel like this could be a choice. It's still, regardless, even if you do choose to work 2 part-time jobs or whatever you do, there will be choice involved and making the juggle work. I do see you doing it. There's 2 jobs. You might drop one after a while and get clear. The Empress, you're going to be good. Yes. But I want to tell you that the universe says maybe choose the job that offers you more of a window to learn some newer things. Okay? I hope that helps, Wanderer, wherever you are wandering around. Hey, Jay. Yeah, JLo got really good cards too. All right, let's go to the next one, you guys. Okay, which one is that? Definitely isn't that one, Maya. Always, it's over here. Okay. All right. Lana, you're next. I'm trying to kind of get those that put their questions in first, and then I can get the round up the rest of you guys. Okay. You're still here. Did I miss something? Did you ask me something that I didn't see? Inquisitive Sheila? Oh, you're talking to someone else, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Jay. All right. So, did I not get... We're done taking questions. I'm sorry, Timber Vodi Tyke. I've got enough to finish out with, but next time you want to do it, have your questions read, it's always in my community tab. So if you go to my homepage, look for over to the left, right, I'm sorry, and you'll see various things, and it'll say community. Click on that. It's all good. I'm multitasking. I'm lost. Okay, so let me get that. Did I get that question yet? Oh, with your ex not paying. All right. I don't think I got the name. Hold on a minute. Didn't catch her name in that. Just email me, Sheila. I'm all over the place. All right. No worries, Timber Body. Thank you so much for coming here. I'd love to read for you. Just if you subscribe, that helps. And just if you read on the thing, it'll tell you. And I'll post a thing again tonight about my lives, what the setup is, so that everybody knows. Because there's always, new people coming in. So let's see. What did I do? Control. Here we go. It was Lana. Here we go. Oh, it's hard when that happens. Okay, there we go. Will my attorney help me with my ex not paying? Okay. Ponytails bothering me. Oh, thank you so much for that wonderful compliment, Timber Body. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know what you mean, Sheila. I have been like, and then when I took this medicine, I was just like face plant. You guys, I finished my last dose of Augmentin last night, but my stomach is still kind of. And I was going to try and help Ron out, but I couldn't do it. Ron, I'm sorry. Your kitty cat was in the litter box. I can be pretty, I've got a sixth sense of humor, you guys. Let's just get it out there in the open. All right. Lana. Well, your attorney should help you with your ex not paying. If your ex isn't paying, It gets, you know how it get, yeah. And I've got stenosis in my neck, which also gives me a headache. So I'm not doing myself any favors. So after a while, you know, it's not good for your hair follicles. You can actually kill them. So having too tight. So no worries. It takes a while to get used to it, Aries Rainbow Child. Not a problem. So let's see if Lana, I mean, like if your ex is supposed to be helping with some kind of support, make sure that lawyer does their job. Me too, Sheila. We're too alike there on that. What I'll do is I'll be so up to point for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then I'll burn out, and then I just have to then I have to cocoon for a while. See, that's my thing about where I need to learn how to moderate myself better, not burning myself out and then doing that. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Taking more breaks. Okay. So, Lana, will your attorney help with your ex not paying? It's just that my hair, though it's fine, there's a lot of it. Maybe I'll just put it in a little loose sweep because it makes my neck hot. There. That's a bit better. Okay. Here's the Queen of Pentacles covering you, Lana. Like this is you. Knight of Pentacles. This looks like back pay that's been owed because it's crossing you as a obstacle. And to me, the Knight of Pentacles is a regular, steady, either work or payment, right? It's up and down all day, my hair. You do too, Rochelle. Yes, please put thumbs up, folks. It's strange, you guys, because like when it's this foggy here, it's normally like freezing. So it's a little weird. I am not usually a hot person. I'm skinny, so I'm usually like, I'm cold. The Hermit. And the Devil. Looks like he's been trying to skive off. Make sure that the lawyer isn't doing the same thing. I don't trust lawyers. Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands. Something stronger. I think there is something that needs to be conveyed in a much stronger way. Maybe with make sure your attorney gets it across. Something that is offered. The Seven of Wands. Might be a slightly better deal. What? Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Yeah, I think they will. But you know what? I think you're going to have to stay on their back. This to me reminds me of like there's something legal that they can claim. For you. Make sure they do it. Because I'm shown that he has neglected that this has been oppressive, and that you're owed this money. I see it coming to you, but I see the books might be able to, something on the law books might be able to bring it through. But you know what? Read up and then ask your lawyer about it and say, what about this? Make sure they're doing their job. Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. Yes, I think you'll be able to get some. Like, I just got the idea of them garnering his paychecks or something like that, could happen. Where it is an enforced deduction so that you can move forward and things will get better. But let that attorney know, whoever they are, that you're not asleep at the wheel, that I would even Google and look up in your state, because, different states, different laws. I would look at that. But I see that you will get the money. Not all of it as you'd like, but it looks to me like it's something like they're going to take a chunk out maybe of his whatever funds or money he has. There's something about that. It's always, he works for himself, so nothing can be deducted. Yeah, my husband used to work for himself. Just make sure. There was something I was going to say. I just don't think it looks good on him. He gets the devil. I figured you'd have, thank you, Ron. I know you understand. You're so kind. But I was just like, I can't do it. And I felt bad. It's like, Maya, you know better than saying things that you can't do. So I felt bad. And I wanted to shoot you an email, but I'm glad that you're here. I can tell you to your face. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you so very much. I value your donations. I really do. And I need them and I appreciate them. I don't have a job outside of doing this. He has nothing. Well, that's kind of what I thought. But I see that there's it looks like there could be at least you would get the legal something down. And I feel like there's, that's all. I shuffled them already. But I feel that taxes, there we go, J-Lo. His taxes can be taken, that's for sure. So like if he gets anything back, have it garnished. I feel like there is something that is maybe, I don't know if it's obscure or not, but join in digging in and finding out whatever it is, because the courts will grab assets. That's what I thought. I thought there was something like that. J-Lo, were you a paralegal? Thank you, Herc. Oh my God, Sheila, thank you. I look forward to hanging out with you. No, he's working for cash. Oh, cash in hand. So it can't be. I know that thing. Is he a contractor? Thank you, Zenny, but I am still working questions. If you're going to make a donation, just be aware that I may and may not be able to get to it at this point because we've stopped taking questions. So I don't want people to be disappointed. But thank you for the donation. All assets are yours. I see something that looks like the paperwork or the legality of it gets drawn up. And I think he may have to end up with his work. I don't know. You'll get something. It may be like an initial amount, but I think that you will end up being able to, I don't know, further explore this somehow and get more. So go for it. Okay. I'm so sorry that you're in that situation and he spends and spends, but he won't pay what he's obligated to pay you. That's just really, now he'll find out the hard way, because I see you, I feel like getting some of his money, much to, I'm sure, his chagrin. I just feel like, Lena, I just feel like, push that attorney and look yourself and make sure that because I feel like there might be some sort of clause or something that you can find, like JLo was saying, where some money will be able to, come back your way. Maybe not a great deal, but some, okay? Thank you for your question. I hope that was helpful. Like JLo's saying, liens and vehicles, equipment, house, anything. Look at everything. I think you're going to find something, or your lawyer will. Maybe give them a kick in the pants, a little kick in the shorts to sort that out. Okay. Now, let me see here. All right. Constance Pleasant, you're next. And then Aisha, Aries Rainbow Child, and then I'm going to answer Janet's question. Okay. And that'll be it. All right. So let me get Constance, copy your question. There we go. He lives in your house? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Aries Rainbow Child. I see you getting something going your way, even more than Burger King. All right. I do. So really let that attorney know, whoever that is. And I say, I don't know about you, but like, if I'm really concerned about something, I'm not satisfied. I've got to almost like do the work myself alongside with somebody. Okay. See, if JLo says if not paying, it's called contempt, and he will lose. Maybe that's it, because I see her getting something, and initial, and then it looks like more. She got, it looked like more money a little bit later with the cards. All right. Now, Constance, do you see me getting a promotion at work? Okay. And thank you so much for your donations, people. That's so kind. Dearly appreciated. This is my job. I have being disabled, it's hard to get a job. One thing I'm good at. Well, relatively speaking, anyway. Okay. A promotion. Constance Pleasant. Promotion. Constance Pleasant. Promotion at work coming. What does she need to know about her work situation and possible promotion? I want to shuffle these. Should have grabbed, I thought I grabbed another tarot deck, but this is okay. Okay, Constance. And we are looking at a promotion. We're looking for a promotion. Let's take a look and see what we get. All right. Does Constance have a promotion for me? Let's take a look. Ace of Cups. That looks really good. There's a new start here. This certainly feels like happiness. This certainly is a positive card. I see that there's been some kind of a delay, but you have to look at the delay with the right eyes, with that Hangman. I see you very worried about it too. But you get the Sun and the Hangman. There's something that's late in coming, but there's a perspective, something about this that maybe switch shoes with whoever's doing. I'm not sure. There's a perspective that you need to consider, it's saying, when that comes up. And there will be clarity. Page of Pentacles and Strength. Now, I feel like something's been delayed here, but it might be a blessing in disguise, is what these cards tend to say to me. Let me just move this foot over here. Yes, I have to move my body around. Well, that's not going to work out so good. I got to shift my weight. He is in contempt already? Dang. Push the land. Or push it, Lana. Push it real good. Sorry. My age. Salt and pepper here. Push. You're going to get him, Lana. So whatever you got to do, I see it working. Just pull out all the stops, girl. His luck may have run out. Okay. You've endured a lot at work. Constance. Eight of Wands, falling under the sun. Something's coming. Yeah, salt and pepper. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to listen to that after I do this live. You know that. I used to have it on cassette. They were good. We need some more. I love Missy Elliott too. Okay, so the Tower. Something's coming to change. Ooh, there's going to be some changes at work. And there's something about that delay, because the Tower falls under the Hangman. Ooh, you got an interesting situation at this place. Good morning, Leslie. You're researching news reports for work. Okay, I won't tell anyone what you're doing. That's all right. It's still the weekend. Enjoy. Enjoy. Relax and enjoy your environment. Enjoy yourself. Okay, so what is this about? The Three of Cups. There's going to be a celebration. With the Ten of Pentacles, yes, you will. But there's something that's really big that's going to happen at work suddenly, because looks like you've endured waiting for this with the Page of Pentacles and Strength. Then you get the Eight of Wands and the Tower. So I don't know. This could be like a report or something that gets sent. Something goes down, And there is a reset button at your job site, your places with work. And the the Eight of Wands is under the Sun. And where the Hangman, where that delay was, is the Tower that says, you know that delay? Well, it's been 2 sticks of dynamite have been stuck into that, block, and it's been blown wide open. And then you get, yay, I got a new promotion, So yes, it's coming. But there's something that is going to kind of be a surprise. There's a real shift, and I don't know what that is, but maybe you'll be so kind to come back and let us know. So yes, it's coming. It's coming. It looks good for you, but it's a shakeup at work. And they need to fix some stuff. I don't know who you are or where you work, to be honest, but all I can tell you is what the cards show me, and that's what they show me. I can't make it up. I probably wouldn't be that, well, I'd be more creative, but I'd be like putting you out like in the French Riviera. See? So you will be you will be probably joining Aisha with a glass of bubbly or a nice beverage of your choosing. Okay, let's go to, I think it's Aisha's now. Let me see. Oh, why do I do that? I always click the wrong darn thing. All right. And then we have Aries Rainbow, and then we have Janet. All right. Here we go, Aisha. Okay, so my twin flame, who I had a crush on for the longest time, is a Gemini, and you are an Aries. He told me he will be enlisting in the Army. Will it be soon? Maybe next year. Okay. Yes, I do. I do have Venmo. If you go on my About thing where it says, on the homepage, it'll say community, something else, and then playlist, About. I think it's one of the very last few. Click About, and down at the very bottom, it will list Venmo, PayPal links that I have. And it's tricky, yes. Okay, you're going to get me going. I'm going to be listening to that after this. No worry, Constance. Please let us know. You like the white. Janet likes the white wine. All right, here comes your question, Misha. Okay, so your twin flame, who you had a crush on forever, that's a good chemistry between Gemini and Aries. He will be enlisting in the Army. Okay, so you're wanting to know, will he be enlisting soon? Maybe next year. Okay, let's take a look and see with that. All right. See what we get on it. Aisha, her twin flame, her crush daddy. When will he be enlisting in the Army? Will that be soon? That's what's great, you guys. In a lot of our lives here, we have such wonderful other readers in the chat that if I can't quite get to a question, ask somebody here. There's great readers. I have great readers that hang out with me, and I'm a little biased, but yeah, seriously, and they're so kind. Aspie, you giving me that earworm. To rock a rhyme, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. Sorry. I love music. All right. Let me see if I can get a grip on the enlistment of, like, is it a year off or is it a little closer? Of Aisha's twin flame. Her crush daddy. That's what I like to call him too. Her daddy. Crush daddy. All right, let's see what I got. Justice. So there's balance. There's certain things that have got to be done. I'm getting, okay, it's all the paperwork and things like that, clearing people for it. They have physicals. From what I remember, my dad was in the Army. In fact, that's how he got his money to go to art school in the 60s. 10 of Swords. Justice, 10 of Swords. An end of a very difficult cycle. And Temperance. This is great. Something is going to balance out here that has been very mentally draining and just, really challenging. It's going to get better. And Magician. It could be with the 10, maybe 10 months. It will work out. I love how the tarot does this. It'll work out when it's going to work out. It's like, yeah, thanks for nothing. But there is balance coming, and you get that repeated here. And it's about initiative and communication. Something's going to work out. So I do see him. I would think that this would mean he would be enlisting. Maybe 6 months. I get maybe a year, somewhere in there. This feels kind of a little more quickly with the 2 major arcana here, and there's only one. I think this is going to go pretty quickly, his enlistment. Just by the cards I got. Because I've gotten 3 of the 4 are all major arcana, which are the big energies, This is kind of like our human collective energy or our own energy in the minor arcana. So there's big changes that's going to make something in life, the end of a very difficult cycle, things work out. This is manifesting what you want in moderation. There is structure. The Hierophant, he likes structure. There's rules. And I think he could really advance. And the 7 of Pentacles. This is the beginning of planning for, I think, I think life in general, like for when he's out or whatever. So yes, I think he's going to be enlisted rather quickly. He'll adjust, and it'll take some patience for him to adjust also to some of that, but I think he'll do quite well. 2 of Wands. There's something he's considering. And there's opportunity maybe even to, go certain places. Ace of Swords. There'll be clarity. A choice of where he's sent. Yeah. He's definitely going to be going in very quickly. I think definitely 6 months, a year, maybe even a little bit, or maybe 8, 6 to 8. it looks to me like it has a lot to do about the bureaucracy of clearing that, and then like getting all that paperwork, legal paperwork sorted, and boom. So I see yes. All right. I hope that's helpful. All right. Okay. Aries, Rainbow Child, do you see me in the country by the sea or an apartment high-rise building? Thank you. P.S. I'm disabled. All right. My pleasure. I hope you get the best, whatever it is, that you can see and enjoy. And then Janet after this, and then I'll try to take Zenib's. But Zenib, listen to what Shield Maiden's telling you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Aries Rainbow Child. The country. Let's see what kind of cards we get for you. First, I want to dial into your energy and really shuffle these cards up. I should have brought, well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I always do that. And then I think you have too much crap around you all the time. About my decks. Should have had another deck. You're welcome. And thank you so much for that donation. That was so kind. I see it working out really well. It's like it looked like things have been really difficult, but it really, with that 10 of swords, but now it's like the energy is going to balance out. I'm glad to see that. It's nice to be able to give people positive information. All right. And do let me know how it works, because your confirmations or your clarifications are the only way I know if I was on point or not, So please always remember when a reader gives you a reading to go back and let them know what happens. We like to find that out. Hi, Melinda. How are you? Happy Sunday. And Miss Kitty. If I say it that way too much, my cat will probably want to come up here. Okay. So Aries Rainbow Child. Aries Rainbow Child. Okay. Creator. What place do you have for Aries Rainbow Child? Where are you going to take them? Are you going to take them to more of a suburb or more green place? Or are you going to over by the sea? Or are you going to give them a high-rise apartment building with maybe a really cool view of the city or something that they can enjoy gazing out at? Let's see what I get for you. Aries, Rainbow Child. Aries, Rainbow Child. I hope it has a great balcony no matter where you're at, so you can roll out there and get comfy and enjoy yourself. Okay. Hey, Ron, look what we need to do. Hold on a minute, you guys. Hold that thought. This person just loves to keep coming back. Who's the satanic one? Let's get Satan out of here. Satan, who thinks that they're somebody special, that they got to come I've hid them. I followed advice from my dear friend Ron. Yep, got him. Got him. I hid them from my channel. He'll have a little bit of an adjustment, Aisha. I see that. But he'll get it. It'll like, I think then he'll thrive on the structure of it. You know, some people need more structure. I should probably have more structure, for example. But I'm a nonconformist, so I fight that. I'm my own worst enemy. It looks like relatively quickly. I just feel like wherever he is, I see him getting in there, and I think it could be relatively quickly. So Satanism, if it's just all about the love. Yep, he's in prison. Mr. Bible Thumper is in prison. Ah! Okay. I really want to shuffle these up. Good for you, Aries Rainbow Child, because I've done so many readings. Yeah, I'm going to try to just stop. Oh, and see if I get anything visual, like mind's eye. In the country by the sea, or a high-rise apartment building. Moving on up. I see the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. Okay, this something's been a real struggle. And then you get the Page of Cups, the water, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, Four of Cups, you're waiting. The Lovers is a choice again. You're waiting on a choice to be made. I don't know if somebody's actually at these two places. Let's see what we're going to get. Knight of Cups. I feel like water. Ace of Wands. Yep. You go into the water. I'm going to say water. I think water. I don't know if there's a school nearby or some place of education or some place where you would be learning something, working on something, making something stronger, maybe even physical therapy. I'm not sure, but that kind of thing. But I get water. Even with the Swords card, there's a lot of watery looking stuff. I feel like this is the past. Has been a headache. There's a lot of competition for places, this kind of energy. But there's a happy happenstance that comes up. And you're going to be living in a place where the energy is better. It may be a place that you weren't even aware of. And there's something, and it's really nice. And you're going to love it. Really love it. Right now, you're just kind of like biding your time, kind of like the Four Cups. But waiting for the place that you love, almost like a lover. And then romance. You are by the sea. That's what I think. Wheel of Fortune. This is you moving and change. In the Chariot. It's successful. You will move. There's water also on the other side of this Chariot. So I really feel like water. Aries, Rainbow Child, you make sure you let me know. Love to you all. Hello, Tibia. Tibba. I'm probably not saying that right, Tibba. You're welcome. That was a fun reading to do. Aries, Rainbow Child, thank you so much. Now, Janet, your question, I know, was probably way up here. I don't even know if you're still here. And then Zenib, I will look at your question, okay? And that'll be it. Because I'm really at the final part. Have we got? All right, so let's see. Janet, my cards are sliding. This always happens. All right. Let me see if I can find Janet's. See, this is the problem with going through. And I know she says she left it on there. I didn't see it though. Maybe it's on the other one. But I'll find it. All right. Okay, and Henry. Okay, I see yours. That's just so weird. That didn't. I'm going to do something. This way. Sorry, you guys. Hang on a second. I'm going to paste some that, just the few that I missed. Henry Barrett. That didn't come up. With depression. With depression, let's see. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm trying to find Anita's question. All right, I'm just going to, I know that she had a question on, she's here. Okay. There, thank you. Thank you, love. People who work for families think that you're, that they're not good enough because they have severe ADD. My youngest has that, so I understand. How will it go for your son and wife and their baby girl? Okay, got it. Man, you guys, I need to stretch. So you have basically people that work for like children's interests, the government stepping in and saying they don't think the children are getting the kind of care they need. You feel that they are, and you want to know how that's going to go for your son, his wife, and their daughter. Janet. Screaming. Ask the ancestors. Okay. Let's read on Janet's question. And then I'll do Henry's, and that'll be it. Because that's all I can see. Okay. Oh. Zenny. I will throw cards on that too. I can do that quickly. Janet. Janet's son and family. Okay. They both have ADHD. Okay. Like I said, my youngest has it really badly. She's done amazing. She doesn't take medicine for it. She doesn't like the way it makes her feel. But it's taken her a long time, but she's really come a long way. Here's the worry. Okay, this is just the worry. With the 9 of Swords. So it shows me your anxiety. It shows me your insomnia. It shows me, your worry. Okay. Sorry. This is the uncertainty with the moon. And, that's certainly got you wound up. 7 of Cups. This is about, again, a lot. There's like confusion here. There needs to be clarity. Something about clarity coming. And a delay. They need to see it from, again, this is about a perspective. A different perspective means, I'm sure that it's the government that will have to see this. A different perspective to get them to see that. But I feel like it's going to take some time. There's a number of different things I feel like they're looking at. Darn allergies. 4 of Swords. This to me is resting. This to me is being at peace. This is also not moving. At rest. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards. 10 of Pentacles, family. They'll be fine. The world. Together. So they may have to undergo review, quote unquote, like they're going to review them. I think, as JLo says, there definitely needs to be people that can speak for them, that have seen consistently how they take care of their children, maybe perhaps other than yourself. But I believe, and I kind of got this to begin with, but I didn't want to be glib because this is a very serious thing. Again, these are cards. We have to understand that these are cards, but I see it working out and I see family together. And those are my end result cards. Yes, and have a child advocate. Because I feel like you need to show them from a different perspective so they understand just how well they are doing. I don't see these kids. I don't feel like anybody's going to go anywhere. Family is connected. Family. See, the hoop is unbroken. The circle is unbroken. So I do not feel like these children will be taken. Okay? But don't, Janet, I don't think I have to tell you because I can see the worry and that you're up. But maybe if you're worrying, make notes, okay? Other people that see how your son and daughter-in-law interact and how the children are, and any home, any videos that can show of how the family manages just fine. I see it's going to be okay. And, I'm going to be slapping myself if I'm wrong, but I got really strong cards that show me family together peace of mind. But don't ever be complacent. Okay? Don't ever be complacent. Now, I'm so glad to give you that. I am going to do Henry from Salt Lake City because he's been so kind. I was able to post up his thing because it didn't show up. It didn't show up in my thing, but it showed up in my notices, but it didn't show up on my page. So I don't know what to say anymore about YouTube. Boob tube. Okay, so Henry, if you're still around, this is the last question because I'm in a good spot though. I'm just only 10 minutes over, so I'm still like in my window of what I wanted. I am a young man from Salt Lake, not sure what is next for me in life. My work is fine, but unsure I will find love. Oh, bless. Do you have any? Yes, I will read on you. I will see. Let's see about the love thing. Let's ask our creator, the source of unconditional love. Maybe what you need to be aware of that you just maybe not thinking about. That will help you out in the interim until you meet that person. What may be some things, that you need to be aware of. So Henry, let's take a look at you. Salt Lake City, Utah's beautiful. Beautiful state. And this will be the last question, you guys, to close out the lives. Uh-oh, the drinks are kicking in. Uh-oh, Aisha. You know what I suggest you do? This is what I used to like to do when I used to drink. I can't drink anymore, but I just used to just love and get lost in music. I put on my headphones. I do that now, only without the drink. But I just love music. I really get into the music. Okay, Henry. Henry Barrett from Salt Lake City. Just in case you took a hike, Henry, I'm reading on you. Keep in touch, Janet. Let me know how it works. I see really, really good. And I picked up on your sadness. I picked up on your heartbreak. But I see good stuff. And I'm glad I can say that for you. Because not everybody gets that. And it's not fun to tell somebody bad news. But I see that you'll be all right. And the kids, the family, the hoop is unbroken. I was shown the circle twice. Okay, Henry. Some love. We all need to be loved. And just remember, if there's one of you out there, there's another person for you out there. Just about remaining open and getting out there to meet people. You have the Knight of Wands. Have fun. This is you doing some fun stuff. I don't know if you like music, Henry, but that is kind of coming up. It could be like a sharing an interest in music with somebody or meeting people through music. Lots of like music forums and things like that online. And I see the King of Pentacles crossing you. Not quite sure how he figures in yet, so let's just see the cards that are going to go around. You're crowned by the wheel. You're crowned by the Wheel of Fortune. So you have some changes in your life coming that are crowning you. It's the time in your life for those, cyclical changes. And I got the word year with this, okay? Like 360. 365. Sorry, 365. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. Page of Pentacles as the basis. This to me feels like projects, or I got to tie up my hair again. I'm getting too warm. Let me get the other cards around that. Let's see, what else are they showing me? Yeah, this shows work and working with other people. That looks fine. That shows in the recent past. There's a man, though, that I'm seeing connected to work. A King of Pentacles, business type. Probably good with numbers. 9 of Wands in the near future. Okay. So this is like going through some difficult stuff, but you're strong. And it's like, I'm still here. And it's a 9. So you're finishing out a cycle with that wheel. That's a 10. Y'all, it's hot in here. 10 of Pentacles, I see family. Your mind is on family. I feel like work. You know, maybe like you're looking to settle down now. Work. You get the 8 of Pentacles in your environment. Work. There might be somebody through work. Maybe through a male you know, or with work. Justice. You hope for some. Yeah, this to me is like balance. And the 7 of Wands. I feel like there's a little bit of work, not you hate it, I always groan, to do with yourself a little bit. It's strengthening your, I feel like, confidence with that wand energy of socializing, of, you know, going over and saying hello. You know, if you're a little shy like me, that's kind of like not something you're real comfortable with doing. So I feel like there might be some aspect with the social part that you're working on improving. Oh, I should read what you're saying. Rest well, Janet. Good night in beautiful Sweden. And the 6 of Cups. The past. There's a nostalgia. The world. And the 4 of Cups. I think there's a man that's going to introduce you eventually. It's, you know, it's not around the corner, okay? It's not right around the corner yet. I see there is some work. There's when I look at the question of you meeting somebody, I keep getting the aspect of work and people that you might know at work. Possible new trainees as well, in some way, because in the environment is the 8 of Pentacles, and this is someone to me that is getting better at their skills, they're learning. And then I see there's a need to come out of your shell a little bit, but I see you doing that. With the 8 of Wands. and the Two of Pentacles with the Empress. So there's looking at, there's looking at women. There's looking at what kind of woman would I want to be married to? Maybe there's the part of becoming more clear on that, thinking about that, writing some things down. I see that there is a sense of like, I know I'm a little bit different, but I feel like there's also a message to stop beating yourself up, Henry. Because it will open up. There's some work you've got to put in. And I think even with work, and somehow I keep going back to that, I feel like you might meet someone through work in the future. Yes. Oh my God, you got the Lover's card, Henry. It's going to happen. But there's some things you need to kind of baggage you got to throw out. Number one, stop talking to yourself with crap like oh, I'm such a dumber. Oh, I'm not good enough. Or oh, I don't look this way or that way or whatever. Nobody looks the way they want to. And even all the people that have had all the plastic surgery in the world, and that whatever, people that look great never are satisfied with how they look. So if there's anything like that going on in your head, Henry, I want you to knock it off because it's not sexy. Okay? You know what's sexy? Confidence. And not overconfidence, because people can smell that a mile away. That comes off as somebody that's a braggart. But just being where you're confident in your own skin, somebody that's down to earth, that has a sense of humor, that's romantic. Women love that. And I see you having someone a little bit further down the line that you're going to meet, and I think it's through work. The insecurity thing, though, is something you need to drop. I'm not going to candy coat it for you because that doesn't help you. You want to get a good person, let go and work on insecurities, because they will mess up relationships. They're toxic. Because then we project onto somebody else what, our past, experiences that were not pleasant. We don't give that person really a chance. We just automatically presume they're going to reject us or whatever, because we're coming from a place of insecurity. So work on insecurity. I see you doing that. And becoming very, strengthening yourself as an overall wise, spiritual adult. And you're going to be happy. I see you meeting somebody that you're meant to meet. And, it's good. I see that with some of these other cards very quickly that I want to share with you. This person's like meant for you. They're the cornflake to your milk. So, Henry, work on your self-confidence. There's all kinds of things like it, it doesn't have to be expensive. Just grab a little workbook, a self-help, and sometimes just journaling. For me, that's what works with me. And then taking a look at yourself and just remember, no matter who you are, don't talk to yourself. Talk to yourself the way you would someone else that's hurting or sad. We're so horrible to ourselves so often. So be kind to yourself. All right? Okay, you guys. And Henry, I see love coming your way. So we are at the magical number of 11 in here, and I'm going to close this out. It has been a pleasure. I really enjoyed this live. And what a great bunch of people I had to join me today. And bless you all. I've got my candle lit over there. You can't see. But I always uplift everybody, the world, because we all need it, don't we? Don't we? Look at these bags. Do you think I got these from not caring? All right. Mwah. You guys be good. And I will see you in the next live or whatever. You'll see me. All right. Sending you all some Reiki. All you have to do is open your heart to receive it. It is just our light that we're made up of the universe. We are stardust. Let's collectively just remember who we are. And it's going to be all right. Okay? Anybody out there worrying? It's going to be all right. It really is. Trust me. All right. Oh, Steve Noble guided meditations, folks. If you have any questions about that to do with, always look in my comment section because I'm telling you, my folks come through. All right. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next live video. I have a lot of work to do, a lot of videos to make you guys. Bye.